I've never come across a millionaire that never does this. Okay, I've never ever met a millionaire that doesn't do this, what I'm about to share with you today. Okay, what you're about to discover today is something that millionaires apply into their lives, whether that's consciously or unconsciously, to make rapid progress in their business, making more sales, having a better life, creating their dreams, goals, and desires much easier, much quicker. Now, we all know we have a subconscious mind. And inside of a subconscious mind, most of us don't even know what's in there. We just assume, I believe I can become successful. We just assume that I will have an amazing amount of success just through visualization and stuff like this. This stuff is cool, but you don't know if you have counter beliefs or counter personalities or counter identities that conflict with you having what it is that you want. You don't know if you have any energies as well that conflict with what it is that you want. Your energy, your vibe attracts your tribe, and your subconscious patterns attract your reality. And so what we need to understand is inside the subconscious mind, it takes someone like a surgeon to go in there and analyze what's going on with the programs inside of your mind. Just like a computer has software on it, like Adobe Photoshop or Final Cut Pro or Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. These are programs that are on the computer, right? First of all, when you bought your computer, your hard drive was completely blank, right? It just had Windows on it or whatever it is, right? Or, Mac, right? It had that on there. But ultimately, this hard drive is blank. When you was born, you was blank. You was a blank slate. And then you had programs installed. Just imagine all the things that you've been through, negative and positive, that's actually dictating what you're seeing in your reality. Okay, what you see in your reality is conducive with what you believe inside of yourself, what's inside of your subconscious. And again, you don't know what's in there. And I'm not saying here to beat yourself up or make yourself feel bad about yourself or anything like that. I'm just making you aware and bringing to your awareness that what you see through your five senses right now is in correlation with what's inside of your subconscious mind. So if your business is at a plateau, somewhere in your subconscious, you got some sort of limit to how much you can achieve. In fact, just this morning, I found a limitation on how much success I'm able to have. And so what I did is I quickly shifted that with the power of neutrality shifting, and I deprogrammed myself, which I'm going to be talking about in just a sec. And I found with a majority of my clients, it's not necessarily that they need reprogramming or programming. What they need mostly is deprogramming, okay? Removing the software, uninstalling the negative programs that are installed on the hard drive or in the brain, in the subconscious mind. You see how that works? So it's almost like they're starting afresh. And when they're starting afresh with new soil, new fertilizer, now when they install or install, they is able to go in much quicker, much faster, and they start believing what is that they want to achieve, and they start seeing it in their reality. And so the system here is to deprogram. Okay, you want to deprogram, right? That means you need to find the limiting beliefs, the subconscious blocks that are conflicting with the ideas you have consciously. So consciously, you want to make more money, right? Consciously, you want to have more success. Consciously, you want to have more freedom. Consciously, you want to have more love. But what does your subconscious say? It's almost like a battle, right? It's almost like two different personalities. You know that song with Eminem, good conscious, bad conscious, these voices, these voices, these voices, I hear them and I follow. Okay, so you got these two voices and they're sort of arguing or debating whether or not you should move forward, whether or not you should take action, should I be able to make this amount of money, etc., etc. But again, it's all unconscious. Sometimes you don't even hear it as a voice, it's just an automatic behavior, and you don't know necessarily what's holding you back. And so what you have to do is you have to do conflict resolution. You have to get these two parties, the good conscious and the bad conscious, you need to get them working together synergistically so that you can move forward in the direction of what's in your conscious mind. You see how that works? And so for a lot of people, are very successful people, is they are very good at deprogramming. Okay, these millionaires are very good at deprogramming and thinking differently about themselves, which is really important. Otherwise known as your personality or your identity. Okay, when you change your identity or your personality, you radically change your life. All right. The next step here is reprogram. Okay, reprogram, which means now that you've cleared the way, you've gotten rid of the garbage, right? You can bring in new furniture. If you had a house, right, and you put furniture in your house and you've been living there for maybe, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years, for example, furniture is going to get old and whatever, maybe you need new furniture, you want to buy new furniture. And so you want to do a redecoration and stuff like this. When it comes to redecorating, what do you have to do? You have to peel off the wallpaper, you have to get rid of the old carpet, you have to get rid of the old furniture and the old pictures and the old ornaments. You have to get rid of the old stuff, right, to make room for the new stuff. In this example, you're going to get rid of the old furniture to bring in new furniture. You're going to get rid of the old beliefs, the old values, the old personality traits, and you're going to bring in new ones. That's what deprogramming is about. So you make room for what's new. So you can plant new seeds and grow. All right. And so as you bring in this new furniture, if you can imagine it as plants, for example, you've got fresh soil and you're planting the seed, that plant's going to now grow. So long as you nurture it, you feed it water, you give it sunlight, right? It's going to grow into a nice flower and blossom. Okay, and that's going to bring you prosperity, success. How? Not through willpower, not through force, not through pushing, not through hustling and grinding, but through automatic behaviors that get you towards doing that, because you're not fighting against the, guess what? Deprogramming, the programs that conflict with you having or behaving in a particular way. Okay, if you wanted to behave in a particular way where you're just naturally taking action, you're naturally hustling and stuff like this, then you have to get rid of the ideas that it's bad to take action, or people who take action are bad, or people who have success is bad, or when I take action, it's going to lead to success. So I'm afraid of success, and having that success, I'm afraid of who I can become. I'm afraid of the power that I have in me and what I'm able to achieve. I'm afraid of what other people might think when I reach that level of success. All of this is inside your subconscious mind, and you might not be aware of it consciously. Again, this might be subconscious, right? But again, you need to know what's in there. You need to get a diagnosis. You need to get an assessment to find out whether or not, you have these programs. And you can get a free assessment from my team by clicking the link in the description, where we're going to do a base neutrality assessment to find out what's going on in your head that's stopping you from having more success in your life and in your business. All right. So you want to deprogram. You want to install new behaviors. You want to install new identity traits. You want to install new personality traits. You want to install new values. You want to install a new way of being where you're automatically being that person. You can't help but be who you are right now, right? You just are who you are. You're automatically who you are, right? You can't help but be who you are. So imagine you couldn't help but make $1 million per year. Imagine you couldn't help but just take massive action. Imagine you couldn't help but do that. You just feel like doing it all of the time, and it's just a natural thing that you do. It's not force, it's not willpower. Again, it's not hustling or grinding. It's just something that you sorry, I can't help it. Oops. Like, I did it by accident. Sorry. Just like me making this video right now. It's like, oops, sorry, made a video, right? So that's where you want to be. And when you do that reprogramming, here's what happens. It does one or two things, or both things. It updates your vibration. It gives you a new vibration. So in terms of the law of attraction, right, you're bringing new things into your reality. But also, it gets you to take new actions which lead to new results and success in your life. All right. So if you want us to do this entire process for you of deprogramming, reprogramming, and updating your vibe and new actions and behaviors, which will translate into you creating the reality that you want, creating the success that you want in your business and in your life, then DM us on Instagram for one-on-one coaching or click the link in the description. All right. All right. If you DM us on Instagram, you'll be able to get a free base neutrality assessment where we'll diagnose where you're at right now and help you take your business and your life to a whole new level. All right. So that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And I've brought to your awareness that these are the things that you need to do. If you've got any questions, leave a comment in the description. Keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.